new season of Fortnite is less than 2 days away, releasing directly after the Death Star Sabotage live event, which we've had new leaks about. From all of the brand new map changes that we'll have on the Season 3 island, and also the brand new Battle Pass, which we have tons of new information about, along with all of the brand new mythic items that we're going to be able to play with inside of Season 3. They definitely don't want to miss out on, as the next season's looking to be insane, especially with some pretty cool collaborations, which I know a ton of you guys have been waiting forever for. Trust me, don't go anywhere. But first, we're getting so close to my goal of 430,000 subscribers. And if you subscribe right now, I'd greatly appreciate it. And as a bonus, consider dropping a like if you'd like to see this on your account the next time you log in. And if any of you guys hadn't picking up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And with all of that being said, let's get straight into today's brand new video. So obviously we have the brand new Death Star Sabotage live event happening in exactly 2 days, 2 hours and 23 minutes, which is going to be roughly around 7 PM if you're from the UK. And well, we do know that once this event is over, we will be going directly into a downtime for the release of the brand new season, which will be releasing roughly 2 hours later, which is actually kind of crazy. I mean, this is going to be the latest we've ever had the release of a new season, to be honest. But obviously Fortnite have given us a small little teaser to show us what exactly will be happening in the Death Star Sabotage event, as obviously we will be actually wearing a stormtrooper uniform and basically disguising ourselves to enter the Death Star itself in space. Obviously you can see that very briefly in this actual teaser, which is actually super cool, and that will obviously land inside of the Death Star. And we will be following around Jones and most likely Hope as well, considering they're both going to be part of the event wearing their own stormtrooper uniform. And well, we're obviously going to be sabotaging the Death Star from the inside. Most likely this will be ending with some sort of boss fight with Emperor Palpatine, considering obviously he's the big bad of everything going on here in Galactic Battle. But obviously by the end of it, we will have sent the Death Star back to the Star Wars universe, kind of similar to Dr. Doom and Galactus before him. But even in the trailer itself, we can actually see what looks to be the Death Star cannon actually firing off on the Fortnite island, which I know a lot of people were not expecting to actually happen in the event. And well, if any of you guys have seen the destruction of a Death Star, basically it can obliterate an entire planet, which is kind of crazy, and I'm guessing we're probably going to see something kind of similar to that happen once it obviously hits our Fortnite island, to obviously pay for some brand new map changes inside of the next season. As obviously ongoing right now, you would have seen over at Crime City, we still have that Spirit Realm portal, which is currently on stage 3, I believe. Out of 5 total stages, I'm guessing we'll see all the way go up to stage 5, probably before the event itself, which we do know is obviously everything to do with the brand new corrupted Dago, who's obviously going to be a big part of the next season, being a brand new supervillain. As we do know, the next season is going to be a brand new superhero theme, with Midas setting up a brand new superhero academy in Seaport City. And all of the leaks we do actually have about that suggest that Seaport City is going to be getting a brand new biome change, becoming a brand new futuristic-like location, probably kind of similar to Mega City from Chapter 4, with Fletcher Kane's old vault location, obviously that we had in Season 2, being transformed into the brand new superhero lair for Midas's brand new superhero academy, which obviously is where we're going to be getting all of these brand new superhero skins. And when it does come to the brand new Battle Pass, it looks like that brand new mask Dago is also going to be inside of it, as we did have a small teaser for him in that actual cinematic short that Fortnite revealed to us at the end of Season 2. And personally, I do think that this looks pretty cool. I honestly can't wait to get my hands on this brand new outfit, as he honestly looks super cool, and I think it's about time that we've had a proper supervillain in the storyline that hasn't been introduced literally in that season, which I honestly think is super exciting. Especially as we do know, it looks like Dago is actually looking for the Zero Shard, which we do know is obviously a big part of the Chapter 6 storyline. And it does look like this brand new corrupted Dago is not going to be working alone, as he is going to be working with another familiar Fortnite character, who is actually Core, who we actually had in a Battle Pass in the past. And she did make her first introduction in Chapter 2, Season 8, and was a pretty cool Battle Pass skin, I'm not going to lie. We did actually know that she was involved with the IO, which obviously that storyline does seem to be quite quiet now, especially over the past few years. And while we don't actually have a look at that brand new corrupted Core skin, the chances are it's probably going to look kind of similar to the way Dago looks, which I think is going to look pretty exciting. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited to pick up the brand new masked Dago skin and also an all new Core, as these are only 2 of the brand new Battle Pass skins that we're going to be seeing inside of the next season, and we have even more, especially when it comes to all of the brand new collaborations, which you definitely don't want to miss out on. But we got a whole lot of people right next to the countdown. Everybody must be wanting to get a look at how long it is until the event is going to be happening. GG's. Man, we have NPCs over here trying to snipe us. Man, leave me alone. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Do a little emo on them. The brand new wishing star emo you guys can get if you do actually pick up a Nintendo Switch 2. Super exclusive and actually a pretty cool emo. I'm not gonna lie, probably my new favorite emo in the game. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are gonna be picking up a Nintendo Switch 2, as you will be getting this brand new emo once you do log into your account on the brand new device. But obviously, the Death Star will be firing down on the Fortnite island, and we're probably going to see some giant crater on the island, which I think is actually kind of cool, considering we did actually first see a crater in Fortnite ever for our first ever superhero season. Which, coincidentally enough, we're actually getting the release of Fortnite OG Season 4 as well on the exact same day the season releases, which we do know is going to be a remix version of that old OG season where we first had the introduction of Omega, Carbide, and also the Visitor. And I mean, we're actually wearing the OG Omega skin right now, probably one of my favorite skins in the entirety of Fortnite. And well, we do know inside of that brand new OG pass, one of the brand new confirmed skins is going to be a brand new Omega Visitor remix, which I think is going to look super cool, as Fortnite accidentally revealed this to us already. Definitely looks like a pretty insane skin. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are picking up OG Season 4, which obviously is a brand new superhero team season inside of the OG mode as well, which is pretty cool considering we're getting another superhero season inside of Chapter 6 Season 3. With some pretty insane collaborations, which we're going to be getting into in just a moment, so definitely be sure you're not missing out on those, as there's actually some pretty exciting ones. Oh god, okay, we were trying to head to the Star Destroyer, but it looks like somebody else has gotten it before us. Oh my god. You know, I think this is like probably one of the first times I've actually seen it up close in game, and I mean, yeah, if you're trying to get your hands on the Star Destroyer Mythic before the season ends, definitely be sure you're doing it as soon as possible, as this will be removed a day before the live event actually begins. So yeah, you only have a limited time to try out the brand new Star Destroyer. But I think we're clear of the path, so we should be okay to stay away from it. But man, this is honestly so cool. Like, look at all of that destruction. That's actually insane. You know, I don't want to risk it, but I think we're going to try and grab these force abilities as well. Fingers crossed we don't get absolutely annihilated. Wait, I think it's disappearing anyways. Let's take a look. I actually haven't seen this thing disappear just yet. So, see what happens. Okay, that was pretty sick. But obviously, over the course of Chapter 6, we've had the addition of tons of brand new Warner Bros. Collaborations. Starting off with Godzilla, obviously being in the Season 1 Battle Pass. And then we did actually have a Mortal Kombat collab, which is also owned by Warner Bros. And well, we do know we're getting tons of brand new Warner Bros. Collabs now, considering Multiverses is actually shut down, which is basically the reason why we haven't seen a Warner Bros. Collab in so many years, as Warner Bros. Wanted to focus on their own multiplayer game, which has now been unfortunately shut down. But inside of the next season, it looks like we're getting tons of brand new DC collaborations, which are obviously tied to Warner Bros. As well. Kicking it off with the arrival of DC's Robin, which I think is honestly going to be insane, considering I believe we have like 6 different Batman skins at this point. And Robin is basically one of Batman's most famous partners that he's had in the comic books and also in some of the movies. And well, it looks like Robin is going to be joining up with this superhero division, getting his very own brand new Fortnite skin. And I mean, I think the closest we have to Robin at the moment is actually Rat Boy, which is obviously Eminem cosplaying as Robin from Batman, which I think is actually kind of funny. But this new version is actually going to be the Dick Grayson version of Robin, which I think is actually pretty sick. It should look like this, as you can see up on screen. And what has me most excited for this is the fact that it looks like he's also going to have the arrival of a Nightwing edit style. As we do know in the comics, Robin eventually does actually abandon the Robin mantle and kind of goes off on his own in the form of Nightwing, who is basically his own vigilante. There wears a black and blue costume, which you can see up on screen right here. It's more or less what it actually does look like, and I am actually a big fan of this one. I definitely will be using this once we can unlock that edit style in the next battle pass. And obviously we should have other rewards as well, such as emotes. Obviously his Christmas sticks, most likely in the form of his harvesting tool. and much more, and honestly I am actually really excited for it, as we should also be seeing the unvaulting of some of the old Batman mythics we had back in chapter 1, which is actually kind of crazy, such as the Batman's grappler and also the batarangs, considering we do know that in the comics Robin basically uses all of these items as well, and it's not mainly Batman who uses all of them. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited to see Robin make his way into Fortnite, as I think it's honestly about time. But not only that, we do also have another brand new DC collab, which is going to be an insane one, coming for the arrival of Superman. Obviously for the release of the upcoming Superman movie releasing in July of this year, which I'm actually pretty excited for, as it looks like Superman is going to be getting a brand new skin in Fortnite, obviously themed around the movie, so it should look like this as you can see up on screen. Looks like a pretty cool outfit and definitely a lot different compared to the original Superman we had back in chapter 2 season 7's battle pass. And what's even cooler about this is the fact that Superman is going to be bringing along a brand new cosmetic type to the new season, which is going to be the arrival of companions, basically an updated version of pets, which obviously we had in Fortnite years ago. But basically we had a back bling that had a pet that basically you could interact with a little bit more. You could even pet these. And while it looks like they're getting updated now to actually fit with a brand new system and cosmetic feature inside of the next season, where all of the existing pets you guys may have in your locker will actually be able to use this as well, with the characters actually running around you in game, kind of doing their own thing and basically just acting like a mini version of you, which I think is pretty cool. I'll definitely be using some of the dogs. I'm a big dog person, and I think I'll be using Bonesy most likely in the form of a brand new companion in the next season. And I mean, I think the closest we have to the companion feature already is probably the Rocket skin, considering he's basically a pet as well, and he does fly around your character in the middle of a game. Probably one of the best pets we have in the game at the moment, to be honest. And while Superman does look to actually be bringing along the arrival of Crypto the super dog, who we do know is going to be a big part of that brand new Superman movie. And honestly, this dog looks super cute. I can't wait to have Crypto flying around my character in-game in the form of a brand new companion for Superman, which is honestly pretty cool. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be running this, as I think Crypto is probably the cutest superhero dog that basically we have in comic books. And obviously, as I said, you'll be able to use all of your existing pets with this feature as well, so you guys should be able to use a ton of these once we do go into the new season. And I'm guessing we're probably going to see other characters from that DC Superman movie make their way into the item shop over the course of the next season as well. Considering there's actually a Green Lantern in the movie, obviously Guy Gardner along with Hawkgirl, who are all characters who we don't actually have in Fortnite just yet, so they can obviously make their way into the game as a part of some sort of item shop event, kind of similar to the way we had Mechagodzilla and King Kong in the item shop when we had the arrival of Godzilla. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys would pick these up. But don't worry, we do have even more as well. And it doesn't even stop there with the Superman collab, considering we do know Mass Meadows is actually going to be turning into the Fortress of Solitude, which is basically Superman's lair in all of Superman media, basically a giant crystal palace kind of looking thing. Actually looks insane, and we do know this is going to be taking over Mass Meadows inside of the next season of Fortnite. And this is probably where we're going to actually be able to find the brand new Superman Mythic, where we will be able to use the powers of Superman, kind of similar to the way we were able to take control of a Star Destroyer right now. And we're able to take control of Godzilla in Season 1, and also take control of Dr. Doom during Chapter 5 Season 4. Which is going to make for a super cool mythic. We'll be able to fly around the island, use all of Superman's abilities, and much more. We'll obviously have to wait and see exactly how this will work once we do go into the new season. But I'm only just realizing we have 2 people left here, and I think a lot of squads literally just got wiped on the edge of this zone. Oh, okay. We only have a 1v1 here now. And I don't think he's on the mountain, so I think we have the zone to ourselves here. And where's this guy at, man? It's always such a pain trying to find the last player in a game. Oh yeah, no, this guy's cooked. Oh, never mind, there he is. You know what, I don't know if this guy can see us right now, but I think we'll try and push him outside of the zone. Okay, yeah, never mind, that's not happening. And there we go. Man, the Wookiee bastard's OP. But obviously, we do know that a lot of the brand new Battle Pass skins are going to be these outfits, which we did see on a recent Epic Games survey, showcasing tons of brand new superhero-like skins. And while all of these skins do actually have something in common, you can obviously see we do have an emblem on the chest right here, which does seem to be a brand new team emblem. I'm really curious what this brand new superhero team is actually going to be called. Obviously, it's being run by Midas. But a lot of these skins are obviously going to end up inside of the brand new Battle Pass and also inside of the item shop over the course of the next season. So be sure to let me know know down in the comments which ones you'd like the most to see in the Battle Pass, as there's honestly some pretty cool ones, and we do know that we're also going to have the arrival of tons of brand new superhero abilities inside of the next season. Which obviously makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some brand new reskin versions of mythics that we already had in Fortnite, especially when it came to the likes of My Hero Academia, where we had some ice abilities and also even the likes of the Avatar collab. As we did have elemental powers then, such as fire, we had water, we had air, and also earth. And it looks like a lot of these brand new skins do actually have that in common, obviously featuring something of a different element. As we do know, we're also going to have the arrival of brand new hero boons as well, so boons will be making a return in the next season. So it definitely looks like we have a lot when it does come to the next season of Fortnite, especially when it does come to one of the best collaborations I think we're going to be getting next season, coming for the arrival of the Fantastic Four inside of Fortnite, which obviously is for the release of that brand new movie also releasing in July, which means finally we'll be able to get the Fantastic Four in our actual Fortnite lockers. Considering I know people have wanted the Fantastic Four in Fortnite for quite some time, obviously being Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Thing, and also the Human Torch. Especially considering the last time we seen the Fantastic Four in Fortnite, they were basically turned into Dr. Doom's furniture, which was definitely a bit of an L. But that's finally going to be arriving. It'll most likely be in the item shop over the course of July. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be picking up the Fantastic Four for yourself. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTORAY as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. #ad. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.